So we are continuing with what we have left off yesterday, and I was thinking that it is going to be a little fitting if we are continuing with what we left yesterday. That is one final 15 seconds or 20 seconds with the traitor, that is the defense minister, ex-defense minister rather, and he is completely under control. The officers, both the lady command officers and the male command officers have brought him under control, and then he does not have any remorse because he has surrendered himself for the money. Excuse me. He has surrendered himself for the money, so he does not have any problem whatsoever to take up the fake news for Torah. So let's go with the way, and if anybody from the online would like to start, I would like to give the curtain raiser to you. Anybody?
Wait, sir, can you just explain how the scene is gonna go?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. We have been speaking about some spy in the Indian camp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the message is being carried over to Torrid, and ultimately after you left, it was revealed that the spy is the Indian defense minister himself. Okay, so I am the spy. All right. So these people catch the spy red-handed. Peter Robinson comes up with some evidences, and the people get little vigilant, and they catch him red-handed. Now they are taking him as a scapegoat, and they are sparing him, and he is going to remain the spy, and he is going to visit the opposite nation Torrid, because Torrid has promised for another war in another 32 days. So they are going to send him back with a gunpoint on his head. That's what is going to happen, Nitin. Got it, Nitin?
Okay, sir. Yeah, sir, can I start off then, sir?
By all means, you can start. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, guys, we need to make sure that the defense minister gets back without any problems. Otherwise, they'll have their advantage back again. So we need to make sure he can go back to India or to and then he has to just act normally like he normally would when he was spying on us, so that we could know about them instead of him telling them about us.
So, I am the defense minister. Why are you worried about? I am finally someone with class who is at least worrying about me. Thank you, officer. I am really appreciating that you are worrying about me. And
I'm not worrying about you. I'm worried about the mission going right or wrong.
okay, anyway, these two officers have promised, and there is one more officer. His name is Officer Narek. He has also promised that he will be giving almost over 1,500 billion and 40% on the hike of it. So I'm going to get what I am achieving. I mean, what I am trying to achieve. So. Who cares? And these people are not sparing the family as well. And these officers over here are not sparing the family. And I don't have any second thoughts on it. Yes, Dakshin.
Sir, out of character, Prabhu said he wanted to go next.
Okay. So Prabhu and then Dakshin. Alright, thanks, Nitin Murugan.
Okay, sir. So, Defense Minister, before Defense Minister, can you please stay out? I need to talk to the officers.
He's out.
So, officers, I think we need to set some mic into his body, because we don't know that he's going there.
Hey.
He's saying that this is doing spy.
Body there.
Sir, inside, sir. Inside the by any operation, sir.
Wait.
He will fix in the watch, sir.
Okay, sir. Because we don't know that what he's saying there, and they're giving him big amount of money.
Prabhu, we'll after the bus horn, okay?
Background music. Okay, out of character, one officer says that a GPS or a mic has to be fixed on his body system or somewhere. That normally happens. That's a good idea, Prabhu. Very good idea.
Thank you, sir.
Dakshin Siddharth and then Balaji want to speak. Go.
So, Mr. Ex-Defense Minister PSP.
I'm still the defense minister.
Huh? Really?
No, just one letter is enough to terminate you. Okay, by the way, let's come to the terms which I want to tell right now. What if you get killed in Torrid? They figure out that you're not the right person.
You people have promised me that you will give protection, and in a couple of minutes back I asked him. He said he will give protection for that. Then why should I be worrying about? Yeah,
We will give protection.
he did say.
Oh, we will give protection.
We will give
secret agents.
What are you mad? Your own co-officers, your colleagues are saying that they are going to.
We
give you
promised money, we didn't promise you full protection.
Bloody hell!
Just
You
promise
told me
money.
yourself that you are going to protect me,
You
and
need money, protection, or family. Or protection, family, or
Yeah,
money.
choose anyone.
Choose two.
didn't they have a shopping complex or something? And you are trying to give me option.
You want everything? That's not possible, mister.
How money? I'll take care of myself, dude. I'll take care of myself. You understand
You want
that?
to
Before
take care
becoming a shut up, before becoming the defense minister, you were drinking Kellogg's milk when I was a military officer. You understand that?
Yeah, it didn't taste good. That's why I wanted to take revenge.
What did he say?
You want any pistol for the safety?
I don't need any pistol. I don't need any pistol. I know martial arts. I know kung fu.
You have black belt?
Oh, you're going to fight against that Torrid army with your bare hands?
I'll show you with the kind of about 155-ton tank that you have under your chest. I will show you. I'll protect myself, Officer Naresh. I'll protect myself. Okay, so you keep your mouth shut. And you give me the money and you make all the arrangements for necessitating the bank for getting all the money that I wanted. But
Yeah, I'll do that.
Edward! Seeker Mira.
So, can you go out the defense minister to speak to the officers?
Yeah, yes, lovely.
Yes.
Out of that, this discussion between the officers and not.
Hey, Bala, sir, போயிட்டேன்னு நினைச்சுக்கோங்க.
Yes, sir.
சார் போயிட்டேன்னு சொல்லுங்க.
ரொம்ப சின்சியரா இருப்பாங்க.
Sir, குமிஞ்சுக்கோங்க sir.
சரி.
போயிட்டாரு சொல்லுங்க.
போயிட்டாருமா sir.
So, we need to
வெளியே போயிட்டாரு.
Please repeat it.
what on that?
சூப்பர் ஓ. ப்ளீஸ்.
அவன் என்ன பேசுறா?
Nothing, you continue.
பேசுறா.
So, we need to put a drone wherever the defense minister goes so that we can see his actions and we can take that footage to the government and take necessary actions according to that.
So you are going to send a drone into the Torrid defense minister's office, sir.
Poor control, sir.
A drone cannot be sent from one country to another. Drone can fly only amongst few meters or a couple of kilometers. That's it. And you are a military officer. Shame on you. Shame on you. And that too an Air Force Marshal.
Military drones. It can go miles.
Dude, military drone needs a lot of sanctioning from the neighbor countries. And if you are dealing with a spy, then you cannot do it as a secret operation. Alright? Okay, so that's how it is. A military drone cannot be used for rescuing a spy operation or something that has gone as a mishap. It should be done only for seeing any refugees or hiding or any kind of terrorism elevation or kind of what to say, any battle that is going on, interior battle that is going on. But in rescuing a spy operation, you cannot use a military drone. So this is why you people are always getting defeated in the war. And we have got a very senior officer, that's the Air Vice Marshal.
What is it? Pakistan.
You have an Air Vice Marshal who doesn't even know what a drone can do.
What?
I did not ask about the countries in which you have girlfriends. I'm asking about the wars that have been happening. What is it?
One mistake he does doesn't matter and it doesn't change the history of him or the country.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Know the country's history.
Yes, sir.
She couldn't even control her laugh. I mean, you.
Yeah, looking at you, none of us can control our laugh.
Yes. You are a joker. Oh yes.
Sir, Karen was.
Last but by no means least, Kiran wanted to speak. Kiran.
Okay, sir. So, sir, first of all, I actually thought you were a very noble man, sir. But after all this happened, I became really disappointed, sir. But anyway, I also had an idea that could be done. So I feel like you should go back to Todded and pretend you're reporting back, and then you can overhear on some of their conversations and let us know.
We are going to become basically
Yes. Before you are done, right? No.
No.
you are asked by, come on, you can't even guess that. Defense Minister, ex-Defense Minister.
For God's sake, give a communication development program for your officers.
We know. Okay.
I'll prove you wrong, elegant lady. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go to Chorit and you make the arrangement for getting the money sanctioned to me. Understand that? And you don't worry about the protection. And if, with the name of putting any kind of surveillance mechanism, and if somebody is nearing me with a camera or a GPS object, then you will see a wild animal unleashed over.
Yes, you know.
You're not doing, you know what will happen.
Sir, you said for me to sanction the money, sir. So you chose for money in the beginning, sir, and we'll take money from that, sir.
You promised me that you will give the 1,500 billion that Russian government gave me, and you said you will be giving 40% on top of it.
Yes, we will.
But the officer is speaking something contradictory with what you have
We will
promised.
give.
We will
He will not
give.
give. We will give.
On a back order tomorrow 10
You know how many crores he has spent?
He's our
Then tips on the coffee supply minister.
Sir, this is talking about credit and will be said.
This is another. This out of this.
என்ன நினைச்சிருக்கீங்க? நான் காஃபி ஷாப்ல டிப்ஸா வாங்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். நாளைக்கு பேங்க்குள்ள 10 ரூபாய் இருக்குன்றாங்க. Please. So now the sequence goes like this. It is the torrid government and the same officers. For a change, we will have the lady officers this side and the male officers that side. And I come, the Indian Defense Minister. The Buriketta Bhumi. The Buriketta vechite. Okay, so I say that I help Torrid, but how the soldiers are behaving for the Indian spy? Against Indian spy that you will have to tell the Russians.
Sir,
No, so yes.
no sir, the person please. Sir,
Okay, so this is a conspiracy plan from Indian government, and he is coming here.
Yes, sir.
So how does the Torrid camp treat him? Are they treating him with respect?
Yes, sir. They just believe him as you are working for them, sir. They don't know that you have changed their plate and you are working for India, sir. They just still believe you because the defense minister is so strong that he will do anything for money. India is not capable of paying at 1.5 billion, so he will just go for it. So I don't think
sir, doubt sir.
How do we allow it?
So, but he gave us some false information now, which information is turned out to be wrong. So, what the officers will learn.
That's what I'm asking.
So, it's mix of both, sir.
It's a mix of both basically. So they are puzzled. They got defeated in the war, so they are fuming inside. At the same time, they have declared for a war.
So, but you informed them that the Air Force is filled with women, sir. They just felt that they underestimate Indian women and they will not do. They just left it very easily, sir. So that's their mistake, sir. You warned them many times, but they didn't obey you. So now they are just putting everything to you and they just believe yes.
Sir, seat change.
Huh?
Seat change.
Concede Madi.
தூக்கிடுமா?
The second last sequence, basically, it's the torrid camp where the ex-Defense Minister of India comes and faces the camp, and then again, torrid officers in the video conference, torrid officers in the military camp, female torrid officers, male torrid officers.
Sir, இது
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Health audit. How is it? With all due respect, officers, I would like to check the status about my payment.
Did you get any new information first? Then we will discuss about the payment.
I do have new information, but then before that, you put up a very good fight in the war. It's a different story altogether. By God's grace, you are putting a fight only, but you did not manage to win. That's a different
We
story.
believe you. Yeah, that's all for
What?
We
Come
didn't
again?
believe you.
What did I do wrong? You believed in me. I gave the necessary information that you wanted. And if you are going,
We underestimated everyone there. So that's what.
wait a minute. If you are underperforming in the war, and if you are falling prey
That's
for
what
the
I'm
female
saying.
officers,
why are you getting?
if you are falling prey for the female officers, then this is my problem. You should have been doubly careful. I thought
We didn't accuse you of anything.
he did.
We are saying it's our fault, not your fault.
Then why do you say that you believed in me?
Of course we believed in you. What the?
You were such an idiot, and I was watching the video footage, and you got the bullet onto your chest when a lady officer was throwing a bullet through the.
I was manning the tanks. Okay.
What time? What
Okay,
time?
okay, okay.
No, you idiot.
Calm down.
What the?
Wait. What information did you get? Is it useful or like the
This is useful.
information?
You're a torrid guy and you don't have fluency in English. You understand that? And I'm an Indian, I can speak English very well. Right?
Okay,
So if
What
you-
if you can speak English very well? Huh? What?
I'm always better than a person who was receiving a bullet from a lady officer. Okay?
I was in the tank. You don't have
In the tank and you are cleaning the tank and there are other tanks that you are cleaning. I know that. Into the city and out of the city and in the urban places and semi-urban places. So if you are into the tank, then keep cleaning. Yeah.
What
Ma'am.
information?
You should be proud that country's female officers have grabbed a victory. So you should be proud. And yeah, I'm not
What
speaking.
you are saying? They should be proud that our country lost.
Excuse
What
me.
is talking about, ma'am?
Wait.
Ma'am, my name is Johnny Blade Bond, ma'am.
I'm speaking about the girls and this guy keeps on speaking and that gives me an impression that he's a
Are you
girl.
girls?
lady officer.
Screw off, ma'am.
Tell me.
I need my money for the first operation and then we shall exit the discussion next.
Yes, sir. The ministers and the people here, we have already discussed with the payment, how much we are paying you, and all the procedures are ready. The only thing we need is the information, and then we will.
The
proceed.
information is there are only very under effective officers in the camp and in the war that is going to come in the next 32 days, we are going to win.
What about all the Air Force?
Air Force, everything has been confiscated. Everything
India is
has
going
been
to
taken.
face us without Air Force?
Yes, of course, the Air Force, the entire Air Force, air striking, air
Then we
vice
can
marshal
invest
officers,
anything.
all those people have been confiscated. That's what I'm telling you. This is not a very good
Wait,
information.
wait. How they were confiscated? What are they? Huh?
Because of three reasons, you dumbhead. Reason number
Hey,
one.
don't call me dumb head.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm thinking of
Just
some
a
other,
godless
some
bull.
other abusive words in the Oxford Dictionary to call you. Thank you for reminding that. The first reason, there is a kind of an officer over there with the same size over here. There is a water tank here, and this water tank is extremely resembling that same water tank. And he claims him, basically speaking, is water tank cleaner we have. But what kind of officers you have? You have a tank and you have a tank cleaner.
But they are really useful.
Your answer.
Not like
You
you.
see
Yeah, unlike your information, we are useful.
Is my information
It's
not?
not
Not
new
like you are an
information.
idiot.
Is my information not
Your
useful?
information is useful. Continue, please. So,
What does he continue?
Wait, let us hear it
555 kilometers
completely.
from here, there is a very big building, and that building contains about 5 multi-story capacity, and each multi-story capacity has got almost
Okay, you are Google Maps.
13
No,
tanks, and you can be very busy by cleaning all those tanks in the
Hey, and take them and run over your mom's house, okay? What are you talking about? I know the address also.
You try to do that. You
So
try
you
to
are
you
still.
try to do that, and I have got my own tank cleaners, and I have got the phone numbers for them, so no service is required by them.
And did anyone find that you are just spying all those information to us?
No.
And
No,
are you
no,
still
no,
there?
no. I am still the defense minister, and the confidence on me has never been shaken. Please take and please
Not
understand
even
that.
1%.
Not even 1%. I can give you the guarantee.
How
Not
can we
even-
believe this case?
Those people are basking in the glory of the victory that they had on these kind of an officers, and they are.
Hey, what these kind of officers are telling my friend, What they are talking about my friend?
Why are you troubled about an anti-Indian? Okay, you are a torrent, and why are you caring about a person becoming an anti-Indian?
Because you are a traitor, that's why.
yes.
How do we know that you won't do the same thing for India as well?
What is that? Tank cleaning broom?
You are. This is a
Tank cleaning broom?
I am not feeling well, so I am leaving you, okay?
Yeah, the cleaning
What,
tanks all the
sir?
way
Your
to
heart
back.
is in left side.
No, he
Shoulder.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, shoulder
Spot.
pains, cleaning the tank every single day. So his shoulder bone got depreciated. Are we discussing business here?
Yes,
What
continue.
is this?
They are
Listen, sir.
They are.
celebrating the victory, and they don't have time to focus on the point that you both. I mean, you are all having a war that is war food, that is on process in the next 32 days. So the air vice marshals and the air strikers, everybody is put on rest. They are underestimating any other war that is coming over. The government, Prime Minister himself has asked the Defence Minister to give the orders for giving a temporary rest for all the officers. And this is a wonderful time for you to take advantage of
They
it.
need to focus only on the field.
Exactly.
Are they informed about this? Were they informed?
What do you mean by informed about this? I have passed the government order. I am the Defence Minister.
No,
I
they-
passed the GO.
Do they know about we are ready with the weapons and everything for about 32 days ahead we are going to have war?
They are not mentally
Wait,
prepared.
wait.
They might be weapon-wise prepared. They are not mentally
Alright.
prepared.
Excuse me, sir.
So,
I said I don't want tank service. Yeah.
enough with the jokes.
No, I'm not joking. I'm very serious whenever it is come to. Come on.
Oh my God. Okay. What about spice?
I am the major king of the spying, and you have appointed me as a spy, and I remain so.
No. Indian spice.
Whom do you think you are talking to? Am I a Russian?
No. Okay, doesn't matter.
Looking like what?
Huh? Nothing. Any Indian spies are there.
There are
they
countries which
sorry.
contain army officers who are looking exactly like municipality cleaning officers like you. So in India, we don't do that. We have only dignified people working in the respective department, and I'm one among them. Right? So they don't have any. How could a country?
Okay, man. Okay.
Stop disrespecting him, okay?
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm respecting him only. If I'm disrespecting, he will not be here. You understand that?
Enough.
Right?
Okay. Enough with the
An
jokes.
ordinary soldier in a country speaking to a defense minister in the other country.
Enough with the jokes.
You are an August.
It's like
Sir,
it's like between Adolf Hitler and MK.
Mr.
Okay?
PSP, stop this and continue
Enough with the jokes.
information.
Where are there any Indian spies here in our mother country? Sorry. Hey, time.
Don't believe him.
What?
Is he the spy?
Yeah.
Don't believe him.
Don't think, gun.
Look into the mask. He has look into the mask. The brand name, the medical company that has given him crores and crores of money.
You're
That
serious.
medical company.
Are you sure?
I'm really pretty
You're
much.
joking, I will put a
200%
knife.
Sure.
Don't believe him.
The biggest joker of your battalion is the spy.
Tiger, come here. Come here.
Why did I come there?
Come here.
I'm not come.
That's
Oh,
not
you go
it.
there.
That's not it.
What is he? Yes. Yes. I told you no.
Hey, idiot, come here.
Idiot.
Hey, Krishna,
how do we believe you?
Shut up, man. We need to have a common sense
That's
approach.
disrespect.
We need to have a common sense approach. Spy from lady, spy from the lady department and spy from the lady department. She's a spy from the lady department.
Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Go.
Sir, don't believe him.
Okay, video conferencing. Yes. Another cloud officer. What is it?
Sir, don't believe him, everyone. I think so he's a little bit sus.
Too late. One guy is dead.
Another one is the gun point. Killer.
Killer, man. One goes more, 10,000 more. Hey, how dare you disrespect our family?
It's okay.
Not loaded.
It's not loaded. It's not loaded. This is how you are facing the war. You
Do
understand
it
that?
now, the bullet. It's a secret bullet. And it's an invisible bullet.
Sir, but this is what? Invisible bullet.
You want me to cut, shoot you?
What bullet made of glass? What is thinking?
Invisible bullet.
He will also make.
Hello, invisible bullet.
Sir, damn it.
Now create one more.
Tore it out.
He's the only spy. I was just trying to manipulate.
You idiot! You dare lie to Tarik!
This time you call me.
Hey,
What's
that is not what you are
PSP,
thinking,
why
huh?
did you show your finger to white? Why did you not, officer?
Said I'm manipulating. I said she's right.
Where are the officer? He said that.
So he's been replaced. The dead body's been replaced with the officer, and I can make him also a spy. Just because you are replacing a new officer, it doesn't mean that he's not going to be a spy. I can make him a spy.
Don't believe me.
The point is very simple, officer. The point is very simple. I have given you a proper blueprint of making India fall down prey for your excellence. And if you are not going to milk it around, and if you are not going to take advantage of the loophole that I have given, then even God cannot save you. You will be getting defeated single time.
If that's true, I think your payment will be credited.
Thank you.
But
And there is one more request I have. Take off all the filthy officials like him and recruit some new people.
What?
Like this.
What filthy official? Madam, what is that? Tell me about
He is
this.
emotionally very, very poor.
Emotionally poor, but physically he's very strong.
So what you are thinking about?
Yes, even a
Just
bouncer in a
because I
party.
can't speak English?
Even a bouncer in a party is very, very physically fit, and he is emotionally tough.
No, he's a very
Hey, what you are thinking about?
Waiter.
You see, I told you.
He's physically very good. He knows to handle
What kind of
this
coordination you have
plant
when you
very
saw
well.
this? Is taken care of. He is extinct now.
clear it. Wait, where are the clear it.
Yes, Balaji. Balaji, what is it?
Yes, sir. In character, sir. So, don't disrespect that officer. He gets treatment every time and he goes to the other area. He is getting better and better every day. So, but he is not underestimate him.
You don't take moral science lessons that much. I know how to behave. I respect only the people who deserve respect. Perhaps a couple of people who deserve respect is him, her, and bunch of lady officers. This guy over here, the new guy.
But if you disrespect our officers, the next bullet will be on you. Because your job is over.
I've got nothing to lose, officer. You understand that?
You've got
So a defense
thousands
minister,
spending billion to lose.
a defense minister in India has got nothing to lose, basically speaking.
Your
Okay,
family-
fine. So if 1,500 billion is not going to be credited into my account, then yes, of course, after a certain point of time, I can make it as a sacrifice and I will walk away. So never underestimate the power of a person who does not have anything to lose.
But we will follow our promise. We will not do like that.
Thank you. Deal done.
We
Can I fly
believe
back?
that you will do.
Deal done. Can I fly back to India?
Please move.
Deal done. Can I fly back to India? All the best. Win at least once.
Yeah, 1 second, Mr. PSP.
Yes.
So I recently heard that you got into a tussle with our defense minister. So how can we believe you that you're saying the truth? Maybe you can have a plan of taking revenge against him for disrespecting you, right?
This is a question to be asked to your defense minister, not to the Indian defense minister. Go knock the door of your defense minister, get inside the room, pick his collars, and ask him what we are discussing with the Indian defense minister. He will give you fancy answers that will really put you into sleep. Don't ask questions to the wrong person. Wrong question to a wrong person.
No, I was just asking that what is the guarantee that we can trust you?
Your defense minister was asking for a peace treaty.
What?
What?
I said nothing doing. To be very honest, this is the truth. I'm saying that into your eye. Okay? And warn your defense minister not to do that again. The next time he comes, he will be made a goat. And he'll be cut down into pieces and he'll be sold in a shop.
Don't talk like that inside our country.
Are you sure? I've got nothing to lose. I've already told you.
Your family, your
I
life.
don't have a family. You want me to put a face a bullet? Come on, face a bullet. Put a bullet on.
No, that's okay. It's your
Put a
betrayal
bullet on.
solution.
The only point is when I'm dying, I'll be very disappointed by getting a bullet from a country which has been really tragically losing against India.
No, what I meant.
If I want to sacrifice my soul, I will sacrifice in the Indian soil.
Okay, go on.
I'll sacrifice.
Get out of the toilet.
What did you say? What did you say?
Don't you dare disrespect.
I want the money in another 3 days' time in the bank. I was not a defense minister in the past. I was a thug and I was a goon. You understand?
You be the same.
You understand?
Hey, what did I
It was because of you it happened.
do? What? It was because of me. You insolent
distracted
fool.
me. You distracted me.
Looking like Caesar from Planet of the Apes and coming. Go.
Yeah, it was very well. Out of character, Russell. Praise. As you could see, the defense minister of India, when he was talking to the toilet officers, he was having his legs shaken, but he was giving a deceptive kind of an image to all the other people that he has got nothing to lose. But unfortunately, the poor toilet officers believed him so badly. And now the defense minister is coming back to India. But now what we are going to do is, I am giving a free forum now. The defense minister is flying back from Torrid, and let us see what the officers, the Indian officers, are speaking within themselves. And the place, Indian Army Conference Hall, and the people who are present, the Indian officers, the victorious Indian officers, male and female, from the video conference, victorious Indian officers, male and female, in the conference hall. And Peter
So,
Roberts.
post what? Or
நான்
post.
வேற வருஷம் தான் சொல்றேன். இப்போ அவன் நீ சொன்ன வேலையை அவன் முடிச்சுட்டு வந்துட்டு இருக்கான்.
Okay, sir.
இப்போ அடுத்து என்ன பண்ணலாம்?
வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் you kill you, sir.
ஓகே. வேலையை முடிச்சுட்டு
Kill you, sir. Call me,
அந்த
sir.
discussion இப்ப நடக்கிறது.
அதான் பண்ணலாம்.
About
டிஸ்கஷன் எல்லாத்துக்குமே தெரியும், பட் அந்த ஸ்பெகுலேஷன்ஸ் பத்தி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றீங்க.
Sir, we will have like whoever not participating in the conversation, sir. Just they are arguing, sir. They should not do like this because he was obeying us. Another argument is going, sir. But finally, they accept, sir. After we come to the sir, the war is over, sir, and we won the war, sir.
Yeah, one set target gun, sir.
And the Prime Minister called us for I want to meet, sir, and this.
We are going to bravery awards. You are bravery awards. Sir, you will come ready for this.
Ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in this sequence, we are going to kill the minister, sir. Defense minister.
Not in this sequence, the sequence after this. Now you are just going to discuss and plan.
Okay, sir.
Actually, Calvin didn't get a promise.
Yes, sir.
Irkamna.
Kavin Nitin. Kavin Nitin. Kavin Nitin.
That is sorry, brother.
So this sir, this track is not properly inserted, sir. It is inserted, sir. So in the sequence, you are going to we are going to kill this defense minister.
Okay, now.
And you should not leave that. You should say no. You should not do that because he supported us very well. And the மாதிரி argue பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கணும். You should stand against us. Okay, you should support him.
We should not listen.
Sorry da. புரியலடா.
We should shoot him now, na?
We will shoot him da, but you should not leave. You should stand against us and you should support him. அதாவது நீ வந்து டிஃபென்ஸ் மினிஸ்டர் கொல்லக்கூடாதுன்னு எங்களுக்கு வந்து சண்டை போடுவேன். அவர் ரொம்ப நல்லவர், நம்மளுக்கு எல்லாம் பண்ணியிருக்காருன்னு சண்டை போடுவேன். சரியா? ஒரு 5 minutes கழிச்சு நீ லேட்டர் யூ அக்செப்ட். ஓகேவா? விட்டுறாத, ஆர்கியூ பண்ணிட்டே இரு.
ஓகேண்ணா.
Good job. Sir, we can change this place or not, sir? Wait, நீங்க அடிக்க அடியில அது உடைஞ்சிர போகுது.
Alright, the discussion goes on. 3, 2, 1, go.
What can we do with the Indian defense minister or our defense?
That's simple, we will kill him.
Oh yes, I will shoot him with the matter have been solved
You
now.
kill him with that knife.
I also kill
Let's
him.
kill him with that knife, with this knife.
I will also kill him. I have this gun with this gun.
Okay, everyone kill him.
Okay.
Let's everyone kill him.
You come. Okay.
Yes,
What
I
will
know
you
to
do?
handle this very well. So I
You send your missile.
Yeah.
We'll go out of the building. Then you can airport.
smash him.
Yes? Officer, there.
He's you should not kill him, sir.
What?
What are you talking about?
Come on. What are you saying?
Why, sir?
Good person, sir. I think so. He's doing some good things to the people, sir.
No.
He
Betrayed our nation.
He paid his fire and
Yeah, he's just working for money. How can we trust him? Let's
Yes.
kill him.
He's an anti-Indian. You should not kill him. Okay, come. Honorable
Yeah,
Minister.
Suresh Yadav. My student here
Oh,
will
you
kill him
calm
down.
down.
Okay.
Calm down, please.
Sir, calm down, okay? We can talk about your ex-wife later.
Yes.
Peter Robinson reports.
Oh.
Continue. Why we did?
The plane has arrived.
Suresh, you have to kill him down.
Okay, that's final.
Officers, the plane has arrived and he is making his way to this conference hall. Shall I allow him to?
Before you're coming in, please give one.
Send those bodyguards, okay? Everyone.
I'll make a hooter. Like I'll make an announcement from there.
Anti-Indian things again.
No.
Peter, nothing, Peter. You can just knock the door, then you can come in.
Okay, Peter. Our higher officials said that. Please
Good
follow.
plans. Next.
Yeah.
You can kill him, that's all. Who is killing him? That's the matter.
Everyone.
Everyone
Everyone get a chance, but not in the gun. No.
Please, God.
Let him shoot him first. In this.
Yes, my personal gun.
In
First
the,
knife.
Take all the gun. I'm going to take girls into it.
in the deck or something.
Can I say a small
Yes, sir.
See, first knife, finally gun. Please.
But that officer wants to kill him now.
But he will shoot in his leg.
Peter Robinson reporting. Think of the devil and the devil's here.
As the come.
Calm down.
Minister sir.
Hide the gun. Hide the knife. Welcome, Mr. Honorable Minister.
Thank you. I'm happy that you people are still considering me as a minister. And you have got a lot of reasons for considering me as a legend. Because I have done what you have asked me to do. I am taking my seat. It's my responsibility to.
Okay, sir, please.
It's my responsibility. Shut up, lady. It's my responsibility to give you the status report. I've done what you have asked for. 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 Now, where's the money? 40%.
Money.
He will say, where is the money?
10 rupees.
Oh, I
Yes, we
will
check the bank account right now.
You thought the defense minister is
See,
an idiot?
Why are you using gun?
And who do you think Peter Robinson is?
The money is being credited.
No. It's not about the money. I got the message that the money is being credited.
Then why? Then why are you doing this?
Don't you think Peter Robinson is also a spy?
No. Peter, there is no way Peter Robinson.
Okay, let me explain.
It's a
What
lie.
we plan.
He can give me the information what he have planned
Yes, sir.
before I care.
No problem.
Then
We have
she
planned
already-
to give you extra 20%.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Oh,
I
you
don't believe
believe
you.
us? You don't believe
I don't
us?
believe especially you. I don't believe especially you.
You just see
What
I don't believe
kind of
especially
guy is
70% extra.
I don't believe
Just a
you.
soldier.
Then calm down.
Sir, check.
Always leave 20%.
Check the message.
Hey, ஒழுங்கா பேச.
See?
Sir, out of character, sir. Voice அடிக்கடி break ஆகுது. இது பண்ணனால connection எல்லாம் கம்மியாச்சா?
Yes, lovely.
No, for us also it is somewhat low.
அதெல்லாம் ஒண்ணுல உனக்கு மட்டும் தான். நீ உடனே ஆரம்பிச்சிடாத.
Sir,
வாலாஜி மட்டும். வேற அதெல்லாம் ஸ்கிரிப்ட்ல இல்ல வேற.
இவனா சார்
வேற ஸ்கிரிப்ட்ல இல்ல வேற. போடா. Got the message, but nothing changes the plan. Okay, so whoever is listening to this voice and able to hear the voice, put a thumbs up there.
Sir, I able to, sir.
Written it, but thumbs up கொடுக்குறோம், sir.
Anyone, sir?
I am with this man.
Thank you.
Sir, I can hear you.
Thank you. Okay. Got it all right, but when you said, don't you think that I will be preparing for a backup plan?
What will we do?
What's your backup plan?
I don't know. Something is not right
Oh, you
here.
don't want money? Okay,
What's
we'll
in
take
your
back.
What's in your hand? What's in your hand, ma'am? What's in
It's
your
a samosa.
What's in your hand?
Both hands are the same.
Oh, this is a pen. You want this?
This is my old neck.
Put it down.
See, sir.
Put that down. I know that you are armed. I know that you are armed. A torrid, a country that is so lethal, and you are able to make that country bite the dust. That's what I'm saying. Ma'am,
Nothing, sir.
Nothing, sir.
I saw a pistol, a hand pistol. I saw a pistol. I saw a pistol.
Yeah, please check.
No, don't come near me. Nobody is supposed to come
Sir,
near
no
me.
sir, are you going paranoid or something?
Adra, reaction.
Oh,
Take
What did you
two.
say?
are you going paranoid or something? You are becoming
Yeah,
over.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You got a million, you bloody.
Hey, what are you
You
doing?
Peter, you do this.
Why are you doing this, sir?
Why are you doing like this?
Are you trying to avoid?
Sir, why is the reason, sir? Continue, sir. One bada sir.
இல்லடா என்ன மேட்டர் கேட்டீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு புரியும் நீங்க வேற எதுவும் பண்ணலாம் நான் சொல்றது கேளுங்க உங்களுக்கு புரியும்
Stop, stop.
Are you fool? You're trying to. You need extra minute. It can take only 1 minute for us to take back.
I am saying this out of my chest. Yes, I finished what you have done, what you have asked me to do, but when I was reaching the border, I was not feeling very comfortable, and when I walked down here, I didn't feel comfortable, and I had to take my licensed pistol
If
which was
you're
given
not
by the government
comfortable,
because
take
I'm
a seat in the
scared. I'm scared that my life is at stake, and when I walked into, all your eyes were that kind of a eagle eyes which you have only when you are attacking some enemies.
Yeah.
So if you are planning anything towards me with that,
Sir, we are looking forward to the next one.
yes, I got the message. You have credited my money.
Yeah, then why are you doing this?
Then leave me. Peter Robinson has got security, assorted security over there in the gate, the main gate. And the cyber security is also here. What is going on? Why are the cyber security here? Cyber security are supposed to be using the back-end operation monitor. Why are they in front of me? And why are they giving that evil look? What have you arranged?
They are here.
What have you arranged?
Wait, let us tell you, we have
She
arranged.
dies if you
We
don't
have
say
arranged an after party, you fool. We won the war. What do you expect us to do? Go home and sit down and eat? That's an after party and you shot me like how am I get?
Just think.
Shooting one leg is your problem.
Sir, shooting.
Look, 2 legs. The most lethal option. What? I was getting ready for the party. It was all a prank. It was all a prank,
I was
Not a
not
prank.
I can shoot him.
and it was all a
You
prank.
know, this is my personal gun. I'm going to shoot
It
it.
was a prank.
You're speaking too much. And understand. These are all very lethal weapons. And you don't need these weapons for a person like me. Those people are trying to say something.
Back,
Those people are trying to say something.
back, sit down.
Blow his head away. Come on, officers.
Sir,
Yeah.
you said you were scared, so you brought your pistol, but I thought you said you had nothing to lose.
After I finished the mission in Torrid, and I got the fruits of my labor, and if I am dying, who will enjoy the fruits of my labor? These people have put up the money, and everything is in the grab of the hands. And it is like a hungry man has got the grab of his food on the arm, but it is not going to be reaching his mouth. So you people are really scaring me. That's what I meant.
You make a move for it, man. I won't need my legs to kill you.
I'm not a fool to have all this. I mean, you are a dumb piece of trash and you will not be able to do it. The only thing that I'm bothered about is these babies. They are much more standard than you. Right? Okay? So a man of your caliber coming 5 or 6 multitude in number that cannot match a single lady over you. So you shut up. But I'm really
Sir,
scared.
if he's a dumb piece of trash, you're worse, sir. You betrayed your own nation just for money.
Yeah, you are
Yeah,
a dumb piece of trash as well. So all you can do is you can speak through the video conference and you can do nothing about it. But I'm only scared about these officers over here because these officers have made one nation fall prey for India. And looking at the pistol that they hold, that's the only thing that's bothering me. I can handle him. But I cannot handle him.
Stop. Let's stop. What did you do for us before? You cheated us, right? Do you think you will forget that
We are even now. I cheated you and you sent me back to Torrid and I did what you have done, what you have asked me to do. And now the country is going to lose one more time in the 32
But
days.
he paid for it. You dumb idiot.
What
He
else?
paid for it.
Stop calling me dumb.
Why?
Stop calling me.
You're going to hit the handicapped person now?
Stop calling me dumb. Stop calling me dumb.
Why you do that?
You shouldn't do it.
Leave me alone. I'm going to Spain. So
Don't die there.
Oh no, yesterday.
But what will you do for money? Who will give you money?
you have given me the money and don't try.
Do you think we won't send fake messages? That is a fake message.
You saw one,
That's spam.
you saw one goddamn pop-up
He
notification.
himself came to me and he showed the message.
That's not the real message.
I showed you a pop-up notification.
Naresh Sharma. Everything is done with Naresh Sharma. He made a fake message.
Of
The
course,
back
Naresh
of the
Sharma, what is he?
Mastermind. Master plan. So, you cannot go even to the shop
You
and
can't
bring
do
in for
this.
your receipt.
You can't do this. You understand that? You can't do this.
If you can
At
cheat us,
least you should have the tinge of respect for the ex-defense minister.
yeah, so only we have 2 rupees in your account. So,
2 rupees will not 2000.
then go get the chocolate.
You asked right. Why the cyber cell security?
I have plans made in Spain. Look, you understand, I have plans made in Spain. I doubted it's, yes, you're right. I doubted when the cybersecurity people were throwing their teeth in front of me because they are supposed to be the back end operation. And only now I have understood the point of it. Look, you don't have an option.
You don't have an option?
You don't have an option.
Yeah, we
I
have
can
one
fly
only
back to
option.
I can fly back to
We
Torrid
can
and
give
I
you
can,
now.
We have 5 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We have
Oh, 6 and 7.
we can fly back to Torrid.
How?
Okay, give me a last chance.
Everybody
Everybody's putting the gun point on my head and what is the kind of range that I have for escape? Give me a plan. Give me a kind of a
What do you
plan.
need?
You
what
go
is
to
it?
In my opinion, I'm not a traitor. It's a balance. It's even. I've been a traitor to India once. I've been a traitor to Torrid once. So it's even. So what is my mistake? Allow me to live my life with the money that you are going to pay me. At least now, put the money. Hey, at least now. At least give me the 50% of the money that has been agreed upon. Come on, give me.
Maybe
Give me my pencil back. Give me my pencil back.
It's not loaded, but let us stay away from this. Don't touch.
Yes. Look, I am from a very decent family and I don't have any sort of practice of surrendering myself.
You are from decent family, but you are not
Your
decent.
family-
Your acts doesn't look like you are from a decent
Your
family.
family was a decent. You are not.
okay.
Just betraying your nation sound decent.
You are not, okay?
Yes, betraying our nation.
You speak about betrayal, you speak about that officer is also in me, in my troop. Check him. You check him, he's also in my troop. Check him. Check him. Seriously. He's my man.
No problem.
I'll say a number, you call that number. It will ring in his
Okay,
phone.
what do you want?
Oh yeah, yes sir, I'll say a number. You call that number, it will ring in her pocket. And it will ring in his pocket.
So what do you want? Just say. You need to fly back to Torrent, right?
No, I want my life back. I would like to go to Spain.
Or
and
you
live in
did know you're saying that you want a life back.
Your family are in hell.
If you people are really brave people, surrender all the weapons just like I surrendered my weapon here and then we'll talk.
You
And
didn't
let us see
surrender
who
your
is
son.
right.
Why should we surrender our weapon?
He grabbed.
Brave people.
It's not the first time.
And you're not the boss to order us.
It's a contradictory attitude
Officers,
of
why
yours.
are we waiting? Let's find him.
It's a contradictory act of yours. Even when I visited Torrid, those people are shaking of fear, and they think that you are brave soldiers. But only I know that you are filthy soldiers, and you don't have any sort of bravery unless the weapon is in your hands. Put the weapon and let's have a talk. Let's see who's brave.
It'll just take 1 minute for us to kill you.
Whom they think you are?
Huh?
Jude Law from Captain Marvel. They're trying to what?
If you're watching a lot of Hollywood movies, go to hell and
Huh?
watch Hollywood movies. We are not in the mood to speak about Hollywood movies.
No.
Stop with some sense. You are an Indian Army police officer. It's Indian Army
So do you
police.
think really Peter Robinson is your spy? We don't have enough proof to arrest you. And you made those 2 bullets
Leave
mistake.
me alone. I've done. Come on, man. This is
What
not
do
fair.
you do?
You asked
Is
me to
already waiting for you. They will give you in a minute.
Not we leave you alone. Okay.
do. No, they have accepted me.
We
I
told
have, you gave me to give the fake news.
Call to the tourist defense
Wait.
minister now. Call to him. Call. He will not speak. And ask for help. Let's see what he
Put
is.
it on the speaker.
Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming.
What are-
Put it on the speaker.
Pick up, idiot. Hello.
Hello.
This is PSP, Indian Defense Minister. How are you, sir?
Sir? How are you, sir?
This is PSP, Indian Defense Minister, sir.
I heard.
I just got back from Torrid 2 days back and I caught the Indian flight back and I'm in the conference now. and there is a breach of confidence over here and I would literally like to have some help from you, sir.
Sir, but you said to our soldiers that the Indians don't know that you are one of us. And you right now said the breach of confidence or something.
They have smelled everything. Okay, let's call the spade a spade. They smelled everything and I told them that Torrid, and I told about the strengths and skills of your soldiers and I was just trying to make a very very good conduct of war, a war with all the features and decorum properly alive. So I want your help for that.
So, sir, last time when we were in your private jet, I mentioned to you about certain treaties. Is your phone on speaker? Can anyone else hear me or something like that?
No,
Why don't you do that?
no, it's okay. I mean,
No, please.
We always
No, please. You are in no position to make demands. Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello. So, this is Torrid's first official, let's say, contact. This is first contact between Torrid and India, and we can let ourselves to be defined by the past, or we can move to create a better future. And it is because of people like Mr.
I think you are deviating from what.
Stop.
Wait,
Sir,
wait,
stop.
wait, wait. Let him speak.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. So it is because of people like your PSP that our country is being fueled again and again to all this hate. And I apologize for each and everything my country has done for you, and I do not expect your country to do the same. Because you see,
No,
last
you
no, let him speak. People, please let him.
you are deviating.
Shut up.
Ma-
Just wait till complete.
He is deviating. I'm not. See, it's on the speaker. I cannot do anything manipulative. It's on the speaker. And with all.
Next word you speak.
Let him speak.
Continue, sir.
Sir, so
Let
last
him
time when I was having a moment of contact to your PSP,
The battery is down.
Wait.
The battery is down. It got switched off.
Yeah, give it back. Sir, do something.
The battery is down. Officer, please understand. Tory people are encroaching. It
Let's
is
not
not.
do this.
Next word.
That is.
Shoot it.
Make
No,
the
no,
call
no,
for
no.
it.
It's not jam. It's not jam.
Make
Okay.
a call. This is not your phone to handle it so casually, okay?
What do you want to do?
Use it properly.
Yeah, call ringing and it's on speaker.
hello?
Oh, who's phone?
Give it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, thank you. I was just. Did you PSP really think that I wouldn't try and make any other points of contact? PSP, can you hear me? Tell me, Mr. PSP.
What was your question?
I called even, no, I requested for a peace treaty the last time I met you, and you slapped me in my face, and you broke even your titanium bracelet. You know,
Do you really have to speak about all that?
yeah, we do.
Your Excellency, please understand. I'm in trouble. Okay, so you are a bail me out friend right now. So you can do something for India and Tory can work together, right? So if all is going well, I can speak to the Prime Minister and I can work for a peace treaty. The peace treaty that you asked for that can be really worked out now. Is Your Excellency. Please
So
speak.
you admit that I asked you for a peace treaty, and you didn't inform the Prime Minister, nor the officers, nor.
No, he knows it. He knows it.
Just now we know.
No, you were making the surveillance of the private jet with the help of Peter Robinson, and I told you that this guy
You
was.
will say. You
No,
will
Naresh.
say now.
Naresh, I
You
told you.
don't know about that.
Ask Naresh, and Naresh was there. Right. Naresh, didn't I tell you?
Well, whatever you told was half-baked, Mr. PSP.
And officers, right now, torrid intelligence, nor torrid media, nor torrid officials, army officials know that Mr. PSP here is a double agent, and that came as quite a bit of a shock to me even. So, what I propose is we don't kill. At least you guys don't, because you are honorable, respected people, and if
You lost a war against them, and you are still speaking so nice to them, and you are not ready to bail your friend out.
you were never my friend, okay, you were a traitor.
All the people in my life have been saying the same statement again and again, and you are also saying.
Yeah,
the same.
maybe that should tell something to you. I don't know, something you need.
That is why I was always around, and that is why I always use the shortcuts to live my life. And you people are not leaving me.
Did you drive a shortcut?
Killing
If the
people.
nation has treated me well, I would not have gone to this extent. You understand that?
You don't show the importance to your family. You just show the importance to money.
My family, this guy, this rubbish piece of trash who is over the phone, whatever he says, the family also says the same. They also say the same. They never care me. They never care about me, and they never give me any sort of affection.
Yeah, you want the honorable post, but you don't want that.
I came to this honorable post because of the sweat and blood. I gave the sweat and blood, and the respect is something that I have earned because of the blood and sweat, as Dwayne Johnson says.
If you use the
You
blood and
understand?
sweat again, India will be not like this.
I did
You
use
know
the
what
blood and
it is?
sweat because of you. I went to toilet, and they were having the money. You know what kind of manipulative? Ask the defense minister, goddamn defense minister. I was shaking down. You understand that? But
What?
the above, I was like lying. I visited your country, you damn it.
I know.
And those people were talking to me, and I made them believe whatever I had said. All I did that because of this piece of trash over here. Because he put a gunpoint on my head, and I had to do it.
You did the same with us too, right?
That's what I'm saying. I made it even. I traded. I wasn't.
No, PSP, Mr. PSP, excuse me. You think you made it even, but what happened was you got money for it. That's not making it even. That's I don't even want to tell what that is. Okay.
What do you want me to do now, Mr. Defense Minister?
I would not want the respected Indian officers to do anything to you. If the defense minister suddenly wound up dead in a conference hall, there might be some unwanted questions. Am I right, officers?
Yes, sir.
So what I am proposing at least is that in Torrid we have different forms of punishment, and when I tell the Torrid public, media and army that PSP was a double agent and he was in fact working against us.
You going to say that?
Yeah, please hear me out. Please let me finish. They'll be boiling, each and every inch of their body will be boiling. That to put it crudely. So what I propose is you fly back PSP to Torrid, and I leave him there, somewhere in a city, maybe in the outskirts, so he can live for 3 or 4 days. What happened? Hello, can anyone hear me? Hello?
He will contact you in a minute, sir.
No, what happened, sir?
Raghunan!
He started.
Yes, sir. What happened? Who shot him, sir? Who shot him?
You shot at by himself.
What? How could you let this happen? We have to kill that guy.
Wait, calm down.
Wait.
Sit down. Think about it.
We can't
You want to do
now.
that?
Is he dead? Did anyone check for a pulse? My leg is feeling a little better now. I think.
Oh, that's it.
Officer.
And I
Yes,
think
Mr.
Edward. Edward Balaji.
He made himself super by cricket to his colleagues, and what happens is he's having pressure over pressure, and he's having over pressure, and finally he kills himself.
Sir, he was the guard and defense
We
minister.
don't want to answer anyone because
How are we going to explain this to the people?
this we will show the CCTV proof. He shot himself.
Please. As you have witnessed, the defense minister was completely with flaw, and the defense minister of Torrid has put him on stake, and the officers put him on stake. He is not going to be allowed. Everything is being locked down and strict, and Human Rights Commission comes and they are inquiring the Indian Army, because that is why he put a bullet on his head. Because when someone is really killing himself or herself in the Indian Army jurisdiction, it's going to be a very big law and order problem, and the Human Rights Commission is definitely going to have an inquiry commission. So the climax of the scene is that one. The Human Rights Commission is asking for explanation. Peter Robinson and other army officers take care of the dead body of PSP, and it has been taken care of as if the same kind of respect that is given for a terrorist body is given to PSP's body. And now the army officers are back in action and they feel guilty. The best point is that the very reason why they have won the war against Torrid is the extreme coordination that they have. Here in the forthcoming sequence, you will see nobody blaming anybody. So it was because of you. It was because of you that catcalling does not happen. So these people and you are going to act in that way, because here in this main position there is nobody. It's only the officers that are speaking. So let us see that officers speaking, and the Human Rights Commission officer who is reporting straight to the Prime Minister is going to fast approach. And even Peter Robinson is going for an inquiry. So that's what is going to happen in the next sequence. So sequence, this explained what I explained, the venue, the same old conference hall of Indian Army office, main office, where PSP killed himself, and the people who are present, the officers, and the Human Rights Commission officer. 3, 2, 1, go.
See, it was.
So, what to do? We can't do it now.
We believed him blindly. Next time we won't do that. We will stay strong together like we did. That's it.
Yeah, also spied on us, and you that
Krishnan, you are assistant.
அந்த கண்ணி அழைச்சிட்டு போ.
Maybe come in, officers.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir. Who was using this pistol? Collect all the pistols from all the officers. Good. There is a knife and knife over there. Go to the table and send all these weapons to the forensic department. Will you? Well, whichever officer is from the Indian government, that officer is always under the Indian Army soldiers. We have a lot of respect for them. But before that, the conference hall has got a lot of mosquitoes. Let me take the mosquitoes.
We get it.
You need a good Give me a second. We have got biggest danger even than PSP. That is Kalachi mosquitoes.
நீ வான்னு கூப்பிடுறா.
அது சேர உடைப்பது நீங்க உட்கார்ந்து
Hey, we are all for the property damage.
Sir, no.
Very good damage.
So, any officer is definitely under the Indian Army officers. So, myself and my assistant are not sitting down because of that respect, but it doesn't mean that you cannot be called as criminals. You have killed the ex-Indian defense minister. You have an explanation for that matter?
You can please responsible for this abuse. Who cares who is responsible?
Ma'am, yes, of course. He has been a traitor. I also read that in the news. And our Prime Minister has given a live report. But the post is a very prestigious post. He was a defense minister. Till the last minute, 4:07 p.m. Till that particular second, he was the defense minister. So we didn't receive any facts for that. So,
Is that the way defense minister be responsible?
well, ma'am, it is not the way, but you always had the responsibility of talking to the police department. And what stopped you from contacting the police department and handing over to the police department? Was it the ego that you
We
were
have
so
our
much?
we want to be focused.
You got to be a little humble because I'm the Human Rights Commission officer. And one letter to the defense minister, the current pure-handed defense minister, one letter to him will take you
Who will
away.
know?
Excuse me, sir.
That you will find out, sir. Yeah.
Sir, you mentioned that why we didn't hand this over to the police, sir, to pursue the investigation. So, sir, we wanted to keep this operation as.
Please sit.
Please sit down, sir.
Thank you.
And we wanted to keep this operation as low key as possible, sir, because as if word gets out to other people that there is an investigation on the defense minister himself, we were afraid of the repercussions it might have both on our operation and the hierarchical structure of our army, sir. And if had anyone else found out, this cover would have been blown in Khalid, sir, and the current peace treaty which is currently being finalized would never have taken place.
Well, this was the pistol used to buy this officer, am I right, ma'am? And this was the pistol used to buy you.
Not you.
You. And this was the pistol used to buy you. And this was the pistol used to buy you. And this was the pistol used by another officer who is not here. But you used that, right? Yeah, you know. And the point is, we need to understand that Mr. PSP shot himself with his own private gun. And the point is, there was no video footage. And at last, you put your fingerprints on this pistol. After he was shot dead and he left the gun in the balance, and now the case is registered against you.
Sir, but he's not, sir. We are all the witness that he's not the one. But you are torturing him.
Explaining what happened.
You can explain, and before that, please understand.
What will you do? What will you do? What will you do, sir?
I will try to escape.
Just try to do that.
Cutting on human rights.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I will, first of all, if I am a very good trained officer, like you, I will be holding to the wrist.
He done like that. So it made me think this.
So you are not that much smart enough officer to have that kind of ergonomics. Didn't in defense ministry?
Oh, do you think you were storming everyone? You just
You
said
were looking at when Adityan's both the legs were shot. You were looking as if a cinemascope show was.
I don't have anything. I don't have any weapon in my hand.
Of course, they were all having the weapons,
Sir.
and you could have threatened him. You did. You did.
Sir,
You did. You did. But what? It was him who gave the instruction to sit down. At that moment, when you had him on the gunpoint, you could have surrendered him into the police officer.
May I say something, sir?
Yeah, what is it? And what are you all doing in the video conferencing? Watching live TV show with popcorn in your biggest mouth?
Sir, no, sir. So they are not done anything to the defense minister. Sir. So they must. There must be. We have overpressure stress. That's a negative thinking, sir. So he must have. There is a chance of killing himself, sir. That is a suicide, sir. There is a chance.
What is mentioned?
Sir, no sir, they were threatening him, sir. So under the pressure, he was like, he shot himself before anybody else was.
Thank you, officer. That's a murder then.
So the
Sir.
more pressure they have given to him.
Yeah.
For suicide.
Answer my assistant's question. He always comes up with a Sherlock Holmes kind of a question. So what is the answer for that question? Can you answer? What were you doing? You are a lady commander.
No, sir. Actually, he was talking about him. Actually, he was a spy as all know. So actually, we are trying to. Actually, we designed to kill him, sir, but we didn't do it because we want evidential proof. So at that time, even it was a shock that he killed himself, sir. So at that time, no one don't know. The gun also was. It's not near him, sir. He just shot himself by taking the gun, sir.
A war missile shot sniper. Seriously? And that too, not even within 2 feet radius. And you are focusing on that much grudge you had on that person, man. And you are a trained army officer using this kind of a sniper against him.
You understand the weapon?
They also bribed him. He gave him money.
Sir.
So you have your own witness evidence, Mr.
No, sir. You are very mistaken. We did not bribe him, sir.
Officer, I need to talk to you. You are not supposed to speak. What is the kind of money that they have given as a bribe, officer? How much money? Do you know? You see, the
Sir,
investigation
I
is very
haven't
simple.
been informed of that, but I know one of the boys on this left side here did it. Because he pointed them out. He was
Beautiful.
like, this guy is my officer. He's the one
Sir,
giving the money. He himself pointed it.
Yeah.
Sir, we only.
Thank you for that information. You have given necessary information about your own co-officers that they have offered a bribe to the
Oh,
defense
you will
ministry.
believe him. One and you
I
won't believe
will.
us.
I will have to.
Sir,
I will have to believe
excuse me,
it.
sir. Check his bank statements.
Without
Fake
proof.
man.
Check his bank statements. Sir, what are you talking about? When did we bribe him?
Ask for proof. You were asking for video footage, right? Then ask for a proof. Check his bank accounts, bank
We
details.
struck a deal. Striking a deal is very far different than bribing a person.
You people don't have a unity within yourself, and that's why these kind of unnecessary information are getting leaked off. So you need to take care of that.
Sir,
first.
so what about that, sir?
Excuse me,
If you
sir.
want the phone is in front of you, take it out and check out his bank statement if you want.
This is his phone. Whose phone is this?
One of our co-officers' phone.
Who's that? Okay. So you got this brand new Poco, and you got it out of your own income, mister, or you got it from the bribe?
It was a gift, sir.
Oh, is it? Okay, right. Because it looks very new, and you have committed a new murder as well. I'm getting attracted to this one, so you better keep me talking because we are not going to have any evidence from it. Return. Why was there a necessity to use one of your officer's phone? Because your officer's phone would have been really, the cybersecurity people were outside and they were trying to do something with the phone, and he's an officer, he's very close to cybersecurity, and 12 members from the cybersecurity are reporting to you, Mr. Adityan. And we can very well submit a report to the Prime Minister that it was you who made the conspiration and then you had been forcing the person to die. Maybe you have got some beaten kind of ailments that you would like to become a defense minister.
No,
or
sir.
giving post on that. I can cook up a lot of stories like that, Mr. Ali. I can cook up a lot of
You
stories.
No,
can,
sir.
sir. You can. We all can.
Tell me, what is it?
There are a lot of discussion going on at that time, sir. And many are we necessary? Do we have the necessity to say what and all discussed, what not we discussed? Did you,
In a
sir?
private room, madam, you have been using all these weapons. Seriously, the war-footing weapons for just an ordinary kind of a person who is 52 years old and who is weighing 65 kilograms, not well built.
For our personal defense, number one. And we also had some
What kind of
personal
personal
discussion.
defense?
Wait, sir, let me complete. We also had some personal discussion. And we don't have any necessity to post or give out all the information to you. And the third point of view is we have a lot of things to do with his phone. Co-officer. We have maybe we had something to be discussed with his phone, and I swear I promise that we did not have any. We did not pressurize him to suicide himself.
You have any points?
Sir,
Yes.
so if you see his latest concerts, he spoke to his colleague in another country, sir, and he told the truth that he is a double agent under conversation, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The officers let him use his phone when they were interrogating him, and on the phone he was talking to his a person across the country, saying that he is a double agent, and they were actually letting him speak instead of taking his phone away.
So with the evidential information we have got, first mistake, using all these state-of-the-art weapons, modern weapons, hand enough. Officer?
It's for safety.
For safety, sir.
In
I didn't
Postmortem
say
report
for
says that
defense.
the right corner of his chest got brutally attacked with his gun. So you threw it from that distance to him?
Yeah, 2 minutes, sir. And we don't have a proper video footage, but we have an audio footage. We can relate something with that. And we have the recorded call where we talked to the defense minister of Florida. And now he is maybe country. We don't have any revenge on him. So we just listen to that voice and we can relate something.
Officer Suresh Yadav, for a murder that has happened in your Indian Army conference hall, I'll have to speak to another country's defense minister. That's what
No, we have the footage in his phone. That's a call.
Okay, fair enough. First mistake, all of you, including the video conferencing participating officers. First mistake, using all these weapons against one single person. Second mistake, you have been negotiating with him and you have been sending him to toilet as a
Sir,
scapegoat.
understand we didn't use the weapons. We had for our safety Indian soldiers.
There are gunshots. Look at the false ceiling. The false ceiling where
Yeah, we
Just
just
check the amount of bullets also. His gun. And then check all of us. You will find out which has
the
less.
magazine has got 2 more bullets. He shot one. He shot once on his head
and
and
two.
Two here.
One there.
Three are the one in the corner there. Two back there.
It's not about the bullets, Mr.
You
Aditya.
just mentioned
It
that.
is not about the bullets, Mr. Aditya. It is about the intensity of an intention of using these machines.
We didn't
Sir,
use. We did
sir.
it for just to use it.
And you did not use this. You did not load this twice, and you did not shoot like this twice.
Sir, we did it
We
for
just
safety.
checking.
Sir,
What is your point?
It
So
just
first of all, we didn't use it as our colleague said. We didn't use it for our offense of him. We just used for our personal defense, not for our personal offense, sir. So we just safeguard us because he just literally like he shoot twice. He shoot over in his legs, sir. Once over here and once over here, sir. What if it happens? Instead of bullet here, what if he shot here?
He will be dead.
And you have been using this at the back of his head, and you are pointing it.
For our safety, sir. Pointed gun to me.
Yeah. Nitin,
sir, I have to leave here.
bye Nitin. See you tomorrow. Then. Bye.
Okay, bye everyone.
Why?
Well done today. You did really well.
Bye, Nitin. Keep training.
Yeah, that's
Kiran
it.
also leave.
Sorry?
Kiran also.
No, Kiran is staying. That's it.
Yes, sir.
You have points?
Yes, sir. I wanted to say something earlier, sir. Can I say it now, sir?
Whatever it is, shoot it now.
Yes, sir. So basically, we didn't bribe him, sir. We actually sent him fake messages, which he believed, and he actually believed that we were going to pay him, but we never paid him anything, sir. Because everything was in words.
Okay, so I have to make a report. Many of your officers might be arrested. So,
What?
yeah, you are going to be arrested.
May I know the reason for it?
Defense Minister murder?
Proof, sir. It's not only my fingerprint is printed in this gun.
Then you are going to be arrested.
Yeah, I face consequences and leave there.
Sir, we gave this much explanation and it is foolish of you to arrest us.
Truce. Please. Foolish no சொன்னாலா அது மைண்ட் செட் ப்ளீஸ் எப்படின்னா ஒரு வாரம் வின் பண்ணிருக்கோம். This is the kind of respect that you are giving in America. Right? இவன் வந்து இவனை எல்லாருமே ப்ரோக்ராம் பண்ணப்பட்ட மிஷின் மாதிரி தான் பேசுவான். ஒரு மர்டர் அப்படிங்கும் போது அப்படி தான் பேசுவான். ஏன்னா இந்த மாதிரி ஹியூமன் ரைட்ஸ் கமிஷன் ஆளுதுக்குலாம் எப்படின்னு கேட்டால் ரொம்ப நாளாக அவனுக்கு கேசஸ்லாம் இல்லாமல் போலீஸ் ஆர்மினே எல்லாரும் தூக்கி யூஸ் பண்ணாடிக்கிறாங்க. நம்ம அந்த வெஞ்சன்ஸ் வந்து இருக்காங்க. நான் அப்படி தான் ப்ளே பண்ணுறேன். இதுதான் இந்தியா நடக்குது. அப்போ நீ சொல்கிறப்போ பிரைம் மினிஸ்டரோட கால் வரும். யாருக்கு? இவனுக்கு கால் வரும். பிரைம் மினிஸ்டரோட கால் வரும். அப்போ வந்து நீ இங்கே வந்து நீ வந்து ஹியூமன் ரைட்ஸ் கமிஷன் வா, நான் பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் அவனுக்கு கால் வரும். அப்போ அந்த கான்வர்சேஷன் உனக்கு எப்படி இருக்கும்? Shall we do that? Right? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah.
It's foolish of you. This much we have given.
Show some respect to the Human Rights Commission officer.
Oh, okay, sir. You are talking about respect.
Yeah.
We are on a war.
Let her
This
finish.
is the kind of respect you show us.
Let her finish. You are not giving any kind of a mutual respect.
No. He's actually right.
You finish what you wanted to say. Don't try to boycott the information.
We have given this much explanation about this murder and it's going to be foolish of you to if you arrest us.
Is it not foolish of you to hold this weapon in front of the defense
It's for
minister?
our
No.
personal
The
defense.
postmortem report says that there is a kind of a scratch over here because of this barrel hitting you.
Yes.
It was you.
Sir,
Yes.
why don't you understand about the concept of self-defense, sir? Have you ever been in the middle of a gunfight?
No.
Ah.
I am a Human Rights Commission
Of course.
officer and not
Officer.
an
He
army
shot
soldier.
me here.
Yeah, you are not. You will not understand.
Come on, you have faced a lot of wars, and you are crying like crybabies for a short bullet that has been put onto the
And you are
So you
saying
think
that
that
is
is So no, I have a legitimate question. Do you think getting shot with the legs is easy? 3 of us did that. Got that.
For a person who is trained like you, it's easy.
It's easy for people like you.
When you are in the war, are you not receiving bullets onto the thighs, onto the abdomen, onto the...
I will
Yeah,
show
yeah,
you
yeah,
my-
respect for that.
I will show you
What
my
respect you
action.
want me to?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
what
want
is
to
what?
fight in war.
We have not won a war. We have won 3 wars. And we stopped
For
the
India.
upcoming war.
And that too we hold.
Upcoming war, you won a war, and in 32 days, another war is being promised
You
you.
will win that.
You saw
We
how
signed a
much
peace treaty
we
with
fight.
If other countries come and attack us, we will defend ourselves.
Come
That
on,
is what the army is here
a
for.
country when it is war footing is going to laugh. A country that has killed its own defense minister.
Did you,
Shame on all
did
of
you
you.
see us?
Shame on honest people.
How much effort we put to win in this war?
Of course,
You are safe in your house because of us.
Yes.
Yes.
people like us.
The 2 main strikers were kidnapped. Do you know who did that? You will very well know
They are
that.
brutally attacked.
And it's not a sin to murder a very big person like him.
Sir, like you said, we did kill our own defense minister, sir, but he was a traitor and he was a double agent. So honestly, the law was not on our side.
Ma'am, I agree that he was a traitor and he was a double agent and he was working against our country. There was a way how you should have treated him.
Attend the
So are
call.
you supporting the traitor or are you...
Please. Then I give it a new one. So 3, 2, 1, go. Vedavishan is spinning off as a Human Rights Commission officer, and the gun is blazing away. It is Peter Robinson who comes inside and says to the Human Rights Commission officer that the call is coming, but he disrespects he disrespects Peter Robinson as well. So keep continuing. Kiran, you are speaking. Keep speaking to him. Come on. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes, sir. disrespecting the traitor now. How is that fair, sir?
No, he is defense minister. He is in the honorable post of India. You should respect him. And this is the
Mr.
kind of person you treat him.
The boss is the only
Sir,
people.
I'm respecting him, sir, but he should at least give that respect back to us, right, sir?
Yeah, you are the fingerprint.
Yes.
And this disturbance belongs to you, right? And this disturbance belongs to you, right?
But he
That's
gets
the
you.
proof. What
But sir, even after all this, I'm calling him sir and I'm
You want
respecting him,
evidence?
sir.
He has beaten a country, sir.
See, I am here to get justice for him. See, I am not here to
Why
get
does
justice
a
for him.
traitor like him, a scum like him, why did they get justice?
Before
Huh?
that, he is a defense minister.
Before that he was
Why are you here?
My name is Peter Robinson and I'm one of the soldiers, sir. There has been a
Sit down.
No. Yeah, you need to cool down to listen to me completely. There is a call that is regularly coming over the phone and you're not.
Oh, get out. That's my phone.
No.
Get out.
Sir, please hold on and give respect to the PM himself.
Then you cannot accept your mistake.
What mistake?
Get out. Take care. He's talking about my phone, right? Get out.
The call is
Who's that? Keep on ringing.
The call is from the Prime Minister.
Yeah, I know. I think he's calling you. Yes, yes.
You first speak, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jai Hind, Mr. Chakravarti. Are you okay?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Are you in the Indian Army camp?
Yes, sir. I'm investigating everyone, sir.
In the conference hall?
Yes, sir. Investigation is going very smooth, sir.
Can
The
you
all
explain,
evidence- all
can you
evidence-
explain what is, I mean, investigation is the wrong word. Can you explain what was investigation? Against whom?
Sir, against the soldiers, sir, who killed our defense minister, sir.
Did I give you the approval for that, Mr. Chakravarti?
But my
Did
higher
I give you
officials-
the approval for that, Mr. Chakravarti?
No, sir.
Then what made you take the rights, go there, enforce the law, and misleading and embarrassing those officers who have made India proud a couple of hours earlier, and now you are putting them into embarrassment? Who gave you all the rights?
Sir, but the person is a defense minister, sir. The person who got killed. For that,
When you speak about defense minister, are you referring PSP?
yes, sir.
PSP was not defense minister. He was a goddamn traitor. Sorry for using unparliamentary word. I'm using my personal phone number, and that is why I'm taking the rights using that parliamentary word. We have just witnessed a very big war, and we got victorious because of the female commanding officers, and we have created a history. And before they bask in the glory of the victory, you go just like a little rat, and you are trying to poke your nose into it, and you are betraying, and you are calling them, and you are insulting them, you are embarrassing them. Is it the kind of the ethics, work ethics you have, Mr. Chakravarti? Do you have any explanation on this?
Sir, not like that, sir. I'm here to just investigate the case for get justice for him, sir. Nothing other than that. And we are doing a great job now, sir. No one is respecting us. They are always respecting the soldiers and the police officers. Even we have some share here, sir.
Government of India has spent almost about 13.5 crores for sanctioning new forms of weapons for these officers. And these officers have made use of that weapons very much on a very promising basis, and they have won the war for us. And they are going to win the war in the next 32 days. Do you know Torrid is also war footing for the next 32 days?
Yes, sir, I know, sir. When I am disrespecting them, you call me for the support, right, sir? When media people are disrespecting us and they're just calling police officers and military officers.
I had been
for this country.
appointing a bad attitude person like you for a reason, and this is not the reason. You just can't barge into the Indian Army officers. When the Prime Minister comes into the Indian Army office or camp, even the Prime Minister salutes the officer. Did you pay the homage or salutation, and did you pay the respect for those people when you entered the conference hall along with your assistant? Did you? Stand back. I want you to take all the forces, and I want you to apologize to each and every single female officer and male officer, and I also want to apologize to the video conferencing people and give the proper explanation and tell them it is a call from the Prime Minister, and the case has been withdrawn.
Sir,
Who gave you the permission to book the case, man?
Sorry, sir.
The case has been withdrawn. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, at once, the case has been revoked, and they are going to receive Paramveer Chakra awards. For the first time, we are going to give the Paramveer Chakra awards for the ones we have lost, and these people are going to be given the bravery awards.
Sir, but
You are literally standing in the middle of the award receiving hands and the award delivery hands. God damn it. Do you have an explanation for that? Speak.
I don't have anything, sir. Sorry.
Put on the goddamn phone and start about this to each and every single person. Yeah, it's enough.
Now phone it.
Spinning off back as the Human Rights Commission officer.
Who should I?
Arrest me. Please leave them.
Why should we arrest you? If he is arresting anyone, it's
Sir, what are you doing, sir?
he's trying to frame us or something. Don't put your fingerprints on that.
Yeah, wait. Let us wait.
Even his fingerprints are printed.
This goes to the policing department. I'd like to apologize to each and every single officer over here. I'm really sorry. I had been doing my duty, but the Prime Minister has given me the call, and he has been treating me with right hand court-martial discussion, and I have been relieved out of this
Are you
case.
serious?
Yeah, it is. Yes,
At least now you speak honest. Don't lie.
it's the Prime Minister, and you can check with your Mark Stephenson.
Peter Robinson.
Peter Robinson, you can speak to him. I'm really sorry, female officers. Yeah, I was able to understand the bribery that you had, but I thought I could handle the case with pretty much the same kind of nuances and mechanisms. But only Prime Minister told me, and he has asked me to get realization. I won't know whether I realized or not, but I have realized that what I have done is a big mistake. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I might have been very harsh, and I'm really sorry for that.
That's okay.
Thank you. I'm leaving.
Thank you.
We should go to the camp. We should focus on the next one.
Peter Robinson is going, sir. And the Prime Minister has, I think that person might have told everything himself.
Yeah, let's see, apologize and even.
And I have snatched his letters. This belongs to the old belong. So we will put it for scan. Shall we? Priest. Now Vashu is going to come here, stand in the middle, and he will explain, and he will go back to the mode of the plot writer, and he will explain how things have ended, how he wanted things to be ended, and how things have ended, and if there is anything that is left as an imbalance, Vashu will try to patch up.
Last sequence I thought was, sir, they just had a meeting with the Prime Minister where they just received some honors from Prime Minister, sir. Thank you so much, sir, because the skit I planned was more than I expected, sir. You made very many twists as more than I have planned, sir. So thank you so much, sir, and everyone was cooperating very well. So thank you, friends.
Thank you very much.
That was a
Thank you,
beautiful.
Dr. It was a very interesting skit now.
Yeah, right. It was a very interesting skit, and the best part is making the Defense Minister justify. That was a real good.
Just to prove how politicians are really in India.
And I made a twist in that end as a person. Yesterday you you might not have visualized this kind of an ending, but here that guy put the bullet on his head for invading the Human Rights Commission and making him trouble. The Prime Minister comes for this. So we will finish this skit as if the Prime Minister is delivering the awards, for everybody, and with that we come. So,
Okay, sir. Sir, you are going to give those awards for
otherwise.
Sorry, sir. Christians are back, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲ இப்போ இதோட கேஸ் மட்டும்
Excuse me, sir.
பைப்பு இங்க எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்து ஒரு படத்தை சத்தான இப்படி ஒரு கொடுப்பா இப்படி வந்து இப்படி வாங்கிட்டு நோக்கி திரும்பி ஒருத்தர் வாங்கிடுவாங்க நான் ஒரு பெட்டி கொடுப்பேன் அதை வாங்கி
Excuse me, sir.
Kiran, you want to leave?
Yes, sir. I have class in 3 minutes, sir.
All right, Kiran. Thank you so much for your wonderful participation. You have always been volunteer. Good job. Very good job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Bye, sir. Keep Shane live strong.
Bye, Kiran. Bye.
Bye.
PSP கிண்டக்கன நான் என்ன எடுத்துன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா இதுக்கு பேரே ஸ்பைக். Okay, the Prime Minister is going to give the award. and it is not the Prime Minister. It is not the Prime Minister, it is the Governor. Governor will always give the award for the Indian commanding officers.
And you used to stand also.
So you'll have to stand, and we will have a female governor. So Vidra will be a female governor. Come here.
That's that.
We will stand.
So Peter Robinson will be announcing the award, and நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுங்க இந்த அவார்டை கவர்னர் கிட்ட வாங்கி அப்படியே வந்து பீட்டர் ராபின்சன் கொடுத்துருங்க. நான் அங்கிருந்து இவனுக்கு மறுபடியும் பாஸ் பண்ணிடுறேன். அவார்டு அப்படி ஒரு 2 பேருக்கு கொடுத்த பிறகு அடுத்த கவர்னரா
சார் மார்க்கெட் அப்படியே நடந்துப்பாங்க சார். ஸ்பீக்கருக்கு அப்படியே கையில கொடுத்துட்டு அப்படியே போயிடுங்க சார். ஸ்பீக்கர் அப்படியே திருப்பியும்
திருப்பி அதான் அடுத்த 2 பேருக்கு அப்புறம் கவர்னர் வந்து கல்பிதா மாறிடுவாங்க. அப்புறம் விஷ்ணுபிரியா, அப்புறம் அந்த மாதிரி ரைட். ஓகே, எல்லாரும் கவர்னர்ஸ். நீங்க ஆனா ஆபீஸ்.
Excuse me, sir.
ஆ
Sir, before starting, sir, I can stop the recording and I can start new, sir. So this will be a new thing, sir. A new award giving session, sir. Like that way, sir.
Okay. Nice idea. Thank you.
big break moment.
Welcome to the award ceremony by the governor and for all the bravery acts that our Indian Army officers have been doing, and they have defeated Torrid twice, and almost the whole country, in fact, the whole world is watching this award ceremony. So first of all, we would like to take the pleasure of inviting Officer Taylor, who has been the chief commander in the Air Force and who has been having the province of killing almost about 6,500 soldiers in both the wars and also in the previous wars. So Officer Taylor is going to be proudly given the award by the Governor of India. Officer Taylor marches. Officer Abdul Rahim, a person who has been with a distinctive religion, marching across all the controversies that were put into his head and put into his way. But he was like a phoenix and he was defying all the odds. And in the war against Torrid twice, he has been single-handedly killing almost about 4,800 people, the soldiers, and he had been giving the weapon commands for almost 1,200 subordinated soldiers. Officer Rahim is a real pride for Mother India. Officer Rahim marches to get the award from the government. The Commander-in-Chief in the female department, the female officer, Officer Victoria, who has been really good in sniper handling and the air striking. When the whole world was thinking that the female commanding officers will not be fitting the demands, she was the one who spoke with her actions and very less with the words. And she speaks very less in embassy sessions also. So in any case, Officer Victoria has been a pride for India, and she has put the bullet onto the heads of rattling enemies in 2,855 in number. At the same time, she was the Commander-in-Chief and single point of contact for the Defence Ministry, at least for 3 or 4 occasions, and in both the wars, she was very prominent. Officer Victoria marches towards the governor. Defying all the odds of the Inquiry Commission, defying all the odds of the Torrid government, defying all the odds when the Defence Minister said the air strikers are kidnapped, and defying all the odds when the female officers were inducted and welcoming and encouraging the female officers. Officer Suresh Yadav has been a very big chief, and he has always been straight into the laser focus of killing the enemies. And he has been single-handedly handling almost about 5,800 officers in both the wars of Torrid, a very respected person, holding up with the work ethics and can do anything for the mother nation. We are proud of you, Mr. Suresh Yadav. Officer Suresh Yadav marches towards the government. The sniper handler, small size, medium size and large size sniper, defying the odds that only male officers can carry the snipers. The female officer has carried the sniper over her right shoulder, and her right rotator cuff has been fractured because of that. But besides that, she was in turret and she was killing almost about 4,500 enemies. And she has got this proud momentum of playing the rifle system and the barrel guns, which was handled only by the male officers. And she has broken the stereotyping thinking that only male officers can carry heavy weapons. Speaking about Officer Jessica, and when she was facing a challenge from the traitor, Mr. PSP, she was really handling it so well. Defying the odds, and one more feather to her cap. Officer Jessica, marching towards the government. Albita spins off as governor. Defying all the odds as a senior most person. Beyond getting the bullets on all the parts of the body in the battleground, getting the bullets from a traitor onto both the knees during the inquiry commission. But the man with a strong spine and the man with a steel bone, Officer Adityan, who has been known for using the weapons, and Officer Adityan has single-handedly handled almost about 4,500 traitors and enemies, and he has been taken as hostage, and 8 times he has escaped being an hostage, and he has saved Mother India. And the way he has handled all the diplomatic kind of manipulative knots against his name, he is a smart person to handle all that. So we are very proud to have Adityan. Officer Adityan marches towards the a silent but yet violent person. A person who is wearing spectacles for the whole world, but the spectacle is not the spectacle. It is a mini-sized binocular onto the face. Only she knows, and only few of the members in the camp knows. We are speaking about the proud officer, Officer Ruby. She has been really good, and you give a good news to Ruby, Ruby smiles. You give a bad news to Ruby, Ruby smiles. You give a heartbreaking news to Ruby, Ruby smiles again. So that kind of an emotionally controlled person, Ruby. She has been in a torrid war for twice, and she has put the bullet onto the heads and shoulders and the limbs of the enemies in 3,855 in number. And recently, during the inquiry commission, she was keeping her cool, and known for her cool temperament. Officer Ruby, marching towards the government. Defying all the odds of being religiously proactive, defying all the odds of the complaints against the black mark on the record, which was not really available. But then the PSP and his PA, everybody was against this elegant lady, but she has defied all the odds. And during the inquiry commission, she was very smart in handling the weapon, putting the first gun directed towards the traitor's head. And in the war, she has been responsible in killing about 4,500 people in both Torrid 1 and Torrid 2. And she has always been very much prominent in proving to the entire world that women are equal to men. We're speaking about Officer Sophia. And Officer Sophia, the wing commander, marches towards the governor. Vedavarsan spins out as Naresh. Navalan spins off as Edward. Krishmant spins off as James, and Hariharan spins off as Sunil.
Officer Sundaresan recording, sir.
Officer James recording, sir. Officer Smith.
Officer, sit down.
The chief in command, Mr. Naresh, who has been known for using all the multi-clustered weapons, and he has been responsible for putting the bullets onto the heads of almost about 5,000 people in both the wards, and also a person who has been so assertive in the words and the actions. If there is an officer whose words and actions are matching, it is Officer Naresh Sharma. Officer Naresh Sharma marches towards the government. another wing commander who is the senior most person, although the person has gone for 2 bypass surgeries and 3 kidney dialysis, Officer Edward, so who has been really the senior most person and a lighthouse for every single person. Fondly called as the major and the captain by all the co-soldiers, and he was putting the bullets right onto the thighs of almost about 2,500 enemies and 5,000 hits of the enemies in Torrey. Officer Edward, what is your opinion? Another wing commander from the female department. Last by no means the least in the female department. She has always been keeping cool, a girl of less words, but a girl of massive action. And you put Officer Olivia in a very big defensive platform, she will do her best. In an attacking platform, she will do her best. And she always stuck her neck out whenever somebody called female as less prominent people than men. Officer Olivia has been responsible. Officer Olivia has been responsible. One footnote, Officer Olivia has been responsible for the putting about the bullets onto the heads of 3,500. Officer Olivia marches towards Officer Sunil, who has been the cybersecurity officer, and he has been really good in handling all the back-end operations. And he has been really good in terms of handling the people from the remote place. Officer Sunil marching towards it. Last, the second last, but by no means the least, Officer James, who has been the sniper and has been holding all the information about the vintage and classic. He's known for the knowledge. If there is one officer who's known for the knowledge ground, because James. So Officer James marches towards the ground. And the skit comes to the completion. Brinda was asking a question, and I would like to direct the question to very question. Brinda was asking what is happening with the PA to PA skits.
PS, sir. Sir, he's been fired, sir. He's sitting in the home and eating popcorn, sir. And even discriminating women against, sir.
Abhiya.
In the bathroom, he left, sir.
Abhiya.
இப்ப பார்த்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் he feels very
Very disgusting, sir.
but there is an எல்லாரும் அப்படிங்கறாங்க அதே காரணம்
ஊரு விட்டு ஓடி போயிட்டார், சார். இவங்க கண்ணை பார்த்த பயங்கரோட ஓடி போயிட்டார், சார்.
Right, so we have completed the skits of Namalan, Kiran, Akshasada, and Ganesh. And we have been So what's the learning discussion?
Sir, like that day, sir, when I was in direct class, they are doing, sir.
Okay. What did you learn in this skit? Prabhu, we'll start with you.
Sir, about the military, sir, some of the knowledge about military, sir. And
Okay.
sir, if
Sorry.
sir, if someone's betrayed or thought lists of women, sir, this could be a good thing to say, sir.
That's
Like-
the niche of the skit. I appreciate Vedoshan for that. That is bringing up the idea that women should not be disrespected and women should not be taken light. Gandhi used to have a statement. The moment when people are stopping to use the English word at least before a woman, then only then India will prosper. After all, a woman, at least a woman. After all, a girl, at least a girl. So that word has to be stopped. That's what Gandhi mentioned to Nehru when there was a very important discussion about women power in India. And you know about Salt Satyagraha. Most of the people who participated in Salt Satyagraha were women. And most of the people. And when Gandhi was shot, by God's sake, it was a lady candidate who tried to come. Yes, of course, she was pushed away, but it was a lady candidate who tried to safeguard Gandhi. So this skit was holding all that as the most important core mantle of the skit. And I really appreciate Vedarshan for that. We have already done a skit on women empowerment, right? So myself, Mitra, Vedarshan, Kavin, Balaji, Kavin and Nitin. Only three. So that skit is already available. That was in the month of January. That was in the month of January earlier this year. BC, before Corona, and we were really very much peaceful and happy. I'm just wondering if those days will come back. So after that, it is only this. So now, Prabhu Aditya, I need to have a word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We don't have much time. The parents are fast approaching. A quick explanation of your skit and what nature is it going to be.
So 1 second, sir. So, sir, my skit is, sir, can me and Ritan explain half of it because we done it in the same way, sir?
Ritan is not saying that my network is over, my battery is over.
No, sir. I'm full, sir.
Go. Come on, go, quick. Go on, bro.
Okay, sir. So, sir, the skit name is The Mysterious Earth, sir, and it's completely like a...
Okay,
Not
Hari.
mysterious.
Say bye to Hari. Bye. Sports is tomorrow.
Bye, now keep saying a little strong.
Wow. Kill about. Okay, Prabhu, you can start now.
Okay, sir. And, sir, it's completely a fiction story, sir. And we have specifically named some 3 places in really in the world, sir. And it's first it's Cochin, sir. While the story, I will say it, sir. And sir, important goods or a cargo have been. It's need to be transported to Chile, sir. South America, Chile, sir. In the ship which you are going to. Sorry, sir.
He's older.
Okay, sir. So, sir, it's very important goods. So, there are some gods for safeguarding that goods, sir. In the way something may happen, the crew members, only you and the co-captain knows that it's an important good, sir, and the other crew members thinks that it's normal goods. So now, sir, but the crew members argue with the captain, sir. Say what is that?
Okay.
But sir, the captain and the co-captain has been promised that they should not reveal it, sir. And they started the voyage, sir, and the coal, it's old age, sir. So the coal have been completed, sir, because of some high tides. So the coal have been less. So in Madagascar, sir, Port de Ehola, sir. It's a port name. The ship is going to halt there for 1 night, sir. Within that time, they will recollect the coal which they need to get, sir. And there's a person who is asking for help to go to child, sir. And the ship crew members asked to the captain that person is asking like that, can we take him along with us? So the captain says that he need to meet the person. So they meet and they talk, sir, and yes, sir.
Do one thing. Put the character list and the plot in the group after this class.
Okay, sir.
Right. So, one
Excuse me, sir.
come back.
Sorry to. Yes, sir. You can continue, sir.
The plot is going to be understood properly by reading the script, I believe. Because Prabhu has already sent it and I read it once. What he is explaining is a little bit contrasting to what I have read. Maybe I have misunderstood or Prabhu is trying to give in a different phase of a angle. I don't know. So let people read it and let them understand first. Okay?
Okay, sir. And
Excuse me, sir. I have ready, sir. If you are okay, means can I share the screen, sir? So now who are all here, they can read it, sir.
Now. Tomorrow we shall do it extensively because I don't have Hariharan now, Nitin now, Kiran now, so we will have to wait for them. So we will have an extensive explanation maybe tomorrow. Okay?
So we send the plot in the group.
You send the plot in the group.
okay, sir.
And you will, just like all the four people, Nagalan, Kiran, Vedavarshan, Darshan Siddharth did, you have to first of all give a complete screen sharing presentation and only then the skit will start. Other than that,
Okay, sir.
alright.
Shortly, you can say the outline of it, sir.
Hey, அதை தாண்டா சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன். நீ முதல்ல பிளாட் அனுப்புடா.
Okay, sir.
நீ பிளாட் அனுப்பு, நாளைக்கு full presentation பண்ணுங்கன்றேன்.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, one pending thing is remaining. So Kalpita, you start. What is your learning and favorite spot of Vedavarshan's skills?
Sir, the skits learning to you have already
Discrimination.
Yes, sir. And treating everybody equal, sir, and there should be no discrimination, whether it could be racial discrimination or gender discrimination practice, sir. And being faithful and honest to the work we do.
Okay, right. That's good. Okay, right. Brinda, as a girl who has been part of this particular skit, which is female-centric skit, what is your learning and what is your parents?
So before telling my learning, I have to give the appreciation to Vedavarshi, sir, because it was a very beautiful plot that he designed. So the main learning is about the women, sir. So women have equal rights to in every field, sir, even in the navy, army, air force. So women have equal discrimination, sir. As women, the men also have equal quality and equal standard and position. So we should not take a woman as a high score or a men as a high score. We should treat everyone very equally, sir. So in this case, the most equality is mentioned, sir. And some of the plot in in the script, sir, the most crystal terms are handled. Really, I have enjoyed this.
Right. Thank you. Okay. Mitra, as a female participant and a very main role player, what is your learning and which is your parents?
Sir, this is the second time we are having this very good week, sir. I really happy appreciations to Varshan sir. Once again, he made a lot of reports, sir. By taking note of the PPT itself, I realized it, sir. Because, sir, I have watched some historical old serials, sir. And I could see that even about the Rani Lakshmibai, there was gender discrimination at that time too, sir. When she was the queen, she became the queen, the mother of the king itself, she itself started discriminating and she said many things that could be taken very serious by the queen, sir. And at the same time, she has made this skit to be happening in the world, that is 1942 in that time, sir. She mentioned that in the skit, sir.
But we did not take that
yes,
because
sir.
we are using cell phones and all the modern.
Yes, sir. And also, sir, this could be a very big learning, sir. As we posted in the YouTube, sir, worldwide everyone could watch that and they could get some learning through this, sir. And at the same time, we can prohibit this, sir. Now, okay, sir, it has been improved that there is no gender discrimination and men and women are working very equally, sir. Whatever business they go, the profession they go, they both have a part in that, sir. Number one, sir. And we should, this army sequence, I could learn many things, sir. To be honest, I did not know about the wing commander and other things, sir. And when I took note of this TPT, I learned all those, number two, sir. Then I'm so thankful that to Varsana that she has got a skit about women's I'm so thankful to him that he brought a women discrimination. We should not happen that skit, sir. And at the same time, we should not get weighted, sir, because in this, the publicly also with the same, sir, and he was severely punished for that, sir. And lot of communication development would be developed in this skit, sir, because we use very many terms like wing commander, then squadron leader, and many things, sir. And we could also see characters also, the character discrimination that Varsana gave was also very nice, sir.
Good job. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Okay, Kirtana and Brinda are leaving and Amma. நாளைக்கு கிரண் வந்து அவருடைய லேர்னிங் கொடுப்பார். ஸோ நாளைக்கு ஒரு keeping it as sponsors.
Bye.
Bye,
Kids Training will strong.
Okay. Bye. Mridubashni.
Sir, illa sir, call.
Any girls? No girls?
No, sir.
Okay, Naman.
Oh, sir.
The girls are not.
Sir, okay, sir.
Okay, jokes off. Now Navalan will give his learning insights and the parents.
So, sir, the whole topic behind the skit, the inspiration behind the skit itself is very, say, an interesting topic, sir. Because I myself, I tried to research more on these topics to prepare for this role, sir, to read up. Because when I read the plot, it was mentioned as 1992, sir. So I read about times back then, and I got into like a whole rabbit hole of Wikipedia articles, you could say, sir. Okay, sir. So no offense, sir. So after I learned a lot of.
He படிச்சே அவன் சொன்னான்.
So I learned a lot of things, sir, and things that people would like to be forgotten, and things that people wouldn't like to acknowledge happens, sir. But right now, it has sort of enlightened me, even in a way you could say, sir, about what needs to be done and what was done, and whether or not it was enough, sir, to current worldwide and Indian standards, sir. And speaking of it, it was very enlightening, sir, and very sad even, sir, in some places, that I felt bad that our country was doing some things, taking part in some things voluntarily and involuntarily about some things that frankly are heinous and crimes, sir, most of like hate crimes and all that stuff, sir. And I started searching up on it in different social media platforms and all that, sir. And so once I started reading about the past, I became aware of what's happening right now, sir, and things very similar to violations law that are happening in our country right now, and how we can help the people and all that stuff, sir. So I don't mean it, but it was like an opening into some a side of our country that needs to be changed.
Oh, that's a beautiful explanation. That's a beautiful explanation by Navalan. Say bye to Krishnan to sleep.
Bye.